Sup YouTubers, hereticofyew here. It has been a while since I did one of these little late night ramblings. It's 11:16 at night here on the west coast, and thought I would just do some quick updates of stuff I've been working on. Uh, so this is one of my favorite crews from Malifaux. This is the Gremlins. This is Summer Tooth, the master, and I gotta say, from the range of Malifaux miniatures, looks wise, I like the Gremlins a lot. They kind of remind me of goblins in the way that they play. Half the time I'm killing my own stuff, but thankfully, Summer can raise more of these little suicidal goblins. Now, these are the. You'll notice that they're on the themed out bog bases from Weird, which adds a really cool element to them. So I really enjoyed working on that crew. Now in the back, what you see is Dreadfleet. And so I thought I would, spend a couple of minutes not just showing you Dreadfleet. I got a game in, and I got my brother to try it out, and he hates these type of small scale naval games that I just dig, like Dystopian Wars. Even though Dystopian Wars has has surface and air to it. Anyways, we got in a game and we made a mistake on the scenario, kind of screwed up on the setup. It's our first time playing, but I did get a really kind of good feel of how the game works. So hopefully tomorrow I'm going to get in another game of Dreadfleet. So what are my thoughts on Dreadfleet? First of all, the ships are fantastic. I mean, this is the Blood Reaver. This is the flagship of the Dreadfleet. And you can see it's kind of like this. I think the story is the vampire count kind of teleported his entire fortress on top of all these different shipwrecks. So you'll see, different ships kind of mashed together on this massive vessel. A lot of this stuff is still work in progress, so I don't really want to show you much. The Empire ship in the back there, I just want to do more work on the sails before I really show it off. But I gotta say, for the amount of money that you pay, I know a lot of people are complaining that the box is over $100, but you get a ton of miniatures, the full color rule book. You get the cards. It's really a tabletop game in a box. And the good news is, if you're worried about cost, is it doesn't look like there's any room for expansion. The way it works is or I should say, fluff wise, it's kind of its own separate thing. So you don't see like a fleet of dwarves or a fleet of orcs. It's just basically two factions. You got the Dreadfleet, and then you have the Alliance. And so if you end up buying it. It's not like where you're going to have to keep expanding and expanding. That's kind of a good and a bad thing for me, because um, I do like to expand on my games. So it's it's kind of like a it's kind of got like a Space Hulk feel, where it plays really fast. The rules are relatively simple, even though I messed them up on the first time playing. But I think a couple more games under my belt, I'll have it down. Um, the rules are light, so if you're new to wargaming, um, it'd be a good intro game into getting you into, um, you know, deeper, um, more meaty games. But I have to say that it's that's a plus and a minus, because I kind of wish there was a little bit more to the rules. Overall, I like the fact that Games Workshop is branching out again from their three mainstay games, and they usually do a really good job with their specialist line. Um, but this is limited release, so I don't think we'll be seeing any more from Dreadfleet, which is too bad, because I mean, if it really um, captured the old specialist games feel. I think the only thing that I would say is lacking is the customization um, aspect. It's definitely not as fun as Blood Bowl, but it's a decent game, and I'm going to continue to play it. This is the Swordfish from the I guess it's the female pirate is the captain of this vessel. And so I just edited a battle report. I'll be uploading that soon, so it'll probably go right after this. My overall rating on scale 1 to 10, Dreadfleet, I would probably give us between a 6 and a 7. I want to get another game in though, um, before I give you the final verdict. But if you're into painting models, um, definitely, um, the models alone are worth the price. Like I said, I gotta clean up the sails on this ship here. I know I'm like jumping all over. That's a terrible segue, but it is late at night, so. And this is my segment where I can just say whatever I want to. But anyways, I mean, there's a ton of detail on these vessels, and they're just cool to have. Even if you hate the game, I would say, if you're a person into painting, definitely look into this. It's a good value. Each ship is unique. Each ship is has its own style to it that is the Warhammer Fantasy Universe. I like the Ghost Ship. I just started this one, but so there's still a lot of cleaning up and highlighting to do on this. But it's how cool is it to have a flying ghost ship? That's just cool. Anyways, I guess that's it for tonight. I'll just finish editing the latest battle report and upload that. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've done one of these. For the 5 people that watch this kind of stuff, I'll try to push on. Um, yeah, it's holiday season, so you know, gaming does kind of take a backseat as we get ready for Thanksgiving, and I'll be out of town, so that was it, I guess. All right, good night, guys, man. I will see you later.